Good evening. Can I get a 5x5? Let me know if I'm sounding all right, please. That'd be great. How are you, everyone? Let me go to the comments straight away. I'll just wait for to see if someone will say yes. You sound okay. A up, Cookie, and everyone. I don't think we're going to have a particularly busy show tonight because, like, people are just busy, aren't they? This time of year, they're either doing this or whatever. Ridiculizers there. He's bar humbug. It's all about child sex. 5x5 with extra dollop. Thank you very much, Cookie. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Yeah, I'm here, and the first question is it with or without the hat? Here we go. There we are. There we go. Let's just better to that side. There we are. With or without the hat? You see, I'm putting it down to you lot tonight. I'm putting it down to you lot. I'm waiting for your responses. Oh, Kitty's first with the hat. Okay, Kitty. Yeah. Why does that not surprise me? It was flashing lights. Now the hat too. Yeah, exactly, Cookie. Good evening, Rich T as well. Humbugs. Yes. Yeah. So let me know, with or without the hat. I don't mind. You know, I'm going to take. I don't know. I might take the hat off. I'll leave it on for now. So yeah, I am without the one and only and the legend who isn't. Yes, it's Pete. Pete is still. He's not a producer, Pete, but tonight he's not Pete, and he's not a producer at all because he's not here. So it's a bit odd, actually, not having my sidekick here to abuse me and for me to abuse back. So yeah, it does feel a bit odd. But he said he's going to be in the chat. The toss spot isn't in the chat yet, so he says he's gonna be in the chat at some point, and I think he may even be back tomorrow. Yes, yeah, he may even be back tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, hope you're all well. I don't know if we'll have a 2-hour show tonight. I'm just trying to be a bit Christmassy. Yes, you can see the lights. I feel like I'm watching Daisy's bedroom right now because Daisy's got his LED lights up all the time. And yes, there's I've got to go that way, isn't it? Look, there's a Christmas tree there, you see, and there is, if you look very carefully, a moving Father Christmas, and I'm going to show you him all a bit later. Yeah, he's I've had him a long time, actually. I was given him, and I love him, actually. Some people think it's a bit creepy having a moving Father Christmas, but I don't. I think it's quite nice. Now let me go to my notes and say good evening and happy Christmas to all you lovely people in the chat. And I've got to do this as well and say
who's in the chat tonight? Everyone's here, ready to ignite, attacking fast. We're feeling fine, no limits here.
Yeah, who's in the chat tonight? See, normally Pete presses all the knobs, you know, but he's not here tonight, and I feel like I've lost an arm, actually. Not having Pete here, but it is a bit odd, and I'm sure Cookie felt that way last night. So there may be more boomerish stuff coming out tonight because I've got to twiddle the knobs, I've got to press the buttons. I mean, I used to do it and I was fine about it, but now Pete's not here. It seems a bit odd that I've got to go back to it, and just typical of him getting bloody ill, right, for the last boomer show of the year. The last Healthfreedom UK boomer show. Anyway, welcome to everyone on PooTube. Welcome to everyone on Rumble. Yes, my Rumble audience are the exclusive ones who get the exclusive second hour. We will be going there because then I can play a bit more music. I think I might play a bit of Christmas music tonight. But I have got some other tunes for you as well. Let me go to my notes. Oh yeah, let's see who's in the chat first of all. Who won? Now, miracle of all miracles, James did not, right, win first in the chat. I think he's getting a bit old now. So, he might have been having a little... He's probably waiting for the sun to come back. James, there's not long to go now. It's nearly the 21st. Then we get 3 days of darkness, isn't it? Of even light and darkness, and then the sun starts to come back on the 25th or something like that. I think that's it anyway. But yeah, I don't know about you. It is a difficult time of the year, isn't it? Being so dark at the moment and everything. So good evening to Kitty, who won the first in the chat. And that means I can press this little button here and give her a round of applause because Pete's not here. So I'll have to do it. Here we go, Kitty. For you. Yeah. And for James, you get... the loop's on. The loop was on. You see, again, no Pete here. And for James, you get this. No, not that one. Do it again. Do it again. It just doesn't start. Ready? Hey. So congratulations to Kitty and good evening. Let's put your names up. So Kitty's doing a ho ho ho, and as you can see, I'm not a Dr. Ho 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 tonight as well. And good evening to Rick as well. Nice to have you on board. And going down, there he is. There's James. Good evening, James. And anyone else here? Let's have a look. Mascara Snake's in the house as well. There are a lot of people that watch the replay of this show. And do you know what? You'll be glad if you do watch the replay of this show because you may just be a winner. I'm coming to that in a second. And the cookie, the legend who is, yes, the hairy cookie monster lives, is in the house as well. And he did a fine show on his own last night with a little bit of boomer assistance from me, putting some links up and stuff like that. And Ridiculized as being as happy as ever. Bar humbug. It's all about child sacrifice to Nimrod, sun worship, pagan rituals to the tree, and gifts are remnants of ancient rites. The soot in the chimney represents the burnt offering. Thank you very much for that lovely positive news days. We love that. That's very good. Rich T's here. Rich T, how are you? Good evening, humbugs. Yes. I don't mind humbugs, actually. I quite like humbugs. They're quite a nice sweet. And Steve Tagoose. Tagoose Steve is in. Yes, he's here. Tagoose Steve. And don't forget, Steve is back on Thursday. Steve, will you let us know? Are you doing some Christmas music on Thursday? Be good if you could do some Christmas tunes. I don't know, but we'll see. And Mr. Smith's here as well. Email me a link. I think I actually sent you a message, but I can email you a link as well. Yeah, I will do. Your Santa is too skinny. I'll show you in a second, Cookie. Hang on a second. Yeah. And let's see. Have I missed anyone else? Steve Goose, ridiculous. Yeah. Manda's here as well. Good evening, Manda. Boo. You should say hoo, not boo boo. Nubian's here. The lovely Nubian. One of my oldest followers. Back when we used to watch Jason, our departed Jason now. God, it seems so long ago now. But it wasn't, I guess, really. We got sleigh bells. Have we? Oh, I haven't got any sleigh bells. No, not tonight. I should have downloaded some sleigh bells. Right, let me just whilst we're talking amongst yourself. I can do this actually because I'm clever. Watch this. Look, right. I can do some of this.
Hi, I'm President Joe Biden. I wanted to thank another Dr. Rob for this wonderful salve. It's great for kids to rub on my hairy legs when I'm in the pool. I like salve, but do you know what I like more? Healthfreedom UK. That's where I get all my medical advice. Now please like and subscribe, or I'll poop my pants again.
We need a Trump one now. We got. Oh, I need to get rid of that comment there. Look, we need a Trump now. I'm just sending Mr. Smith a a link here. Hang on, bear with. See, I'm having to do this all on my own because that stupid man got sick. He's rubbish. Link copied. Right, hang on a second. What am I doing it in? Is it that? Oh yeah, it is that. Right, here we go. No, that's DPD. We don't want you. We don't want to look at Mr. Smith. There we are. There we are. Paste and off you go. There we go. I've sent Mr. Smith the link. Maybe you'll find out why I sent Mr. Smith the link. So let me go to my notes. Here. Firstly, I want to say a big hello to my missing partner, Pete. In complete genuinely, I am missing him, and we all wish him better. And I know he'll be back. He told me he's coming out of hospital tomorrow morning, so I believe he will be back on the show tomorrow. So it'll be the last Starfish Troopers, as this is the last Health Freedom UK show. So good. I hope Pete's doing all right, and it's about time you trolled me in the chat. But he will be back, like I said, tomorrow with the Troopers, and then on Friday for Kitty and Paula's end of year Christmas extravaganza on Friday, and where we're bringing the whole gang together for some Christmas cheer. But on tonight's show, right? What do we have on tonight's show? Kids have phones taken off them in a school experiment. Regrowing teeth. I'm particularly interested in that one. Christmas facts and questions. Yes. Music. Yes, music. And of course, we have memes as well. We have the Health Freedom Cup giveaway. Yes, these, ladies and gentlemen, are your names. And they are going in the cat hat there. Yep. And you are in a chance to win one of these lovely, wonderful mugs. Yes, if I can get them out. Oh, there we go. Yes, there's two of them to win, so you've got a good chance of winning. There we go. Yes, you can have a salve mug, and and you can fill your salve with it. You can fill your coffee with it. You can fill your beer with it. It really doesn't matter. You can do what you like, but you will be in the prize draw that's coming up tonight. So stick around. But if you don't, and you're watching the replay, if you do win, all you'll have to do is mail me here. Let me find it for you. There it is at the bottom. You just have to mail me here. Or if you want some salve, this is also a plug for my salve. You can just email me at that address that's moving along there like that. You see, look. Let me catch it. Here we go. There it is. I felt like Steve Austin then. Remember, Steve Austin. Oh, God, I'm old. So, yes, if you win the competition, you just have to email me. You will get an automated reply because anyone who emails me there, I tell them how to pay me for salve and what to do and stuff like that. So that's what happens. Let me go to the chat and let me have a look what's going on in the chat. Shops and pubs are unbearable this time of year, Ridiculizer. Yes, they are, and I can tell you, I've got something about that actually, Rich T. Let's have a look. Sleigh bells. Oh, yeah, you love it, Ridiculizer, don't you? Manda says, controversial it would appear these days, but there's enough nativity and misery these days, so I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of Christmas. There we go. And she went to say something else, but it didn't write. Sorry. Tubular bells. And Jimmy's in. Hello, Jim. How are you, mate? No, I'm gonna not have any health stories really tonight. It's just a relaxed show tonight. Let's have a look. Let's just see what anyone else is saying. Nubian says, I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Well, you'll just have to wait, Nubian. It's the 25th of December. Yes. Yeah. So you'll just have to wait, I'm afraid. Yeah. Right, so what are we doing next? Let me go to my notes. We've done that. Oh yeah, so this weekend, I went to visit my son James, and with my son Matt and my partner, and we went to see James and his fiancée. And yeah, when is the wedding date, James? Yeah, I'm still waiting. And my partner, so what it is, they live in Stratford upon Avon, and my partner and James's fiance went to see a production by the RST, the Royal Shakespeare Theatre Group, or Royal Shakespeare Group, of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. And whilst they were doing that, James, Matt, and myself, and that dog called Ripley, I think it's called Ripley. Yeah, we went down the pub and we did a bit of drinking down there, and it was lovely, and it was packed actually in the pub as well. I managed to convince James to cook us all a meal because, again, you know what it's like this time of year. It's absolutely packed in restaurants and everything. And I've eaten James's lasagna once before, and it was fucking excellent. So Dad taught him well, by the way. So I convinced him to cook another lasagna, and I can say with my hand on my heart that he actually cooked a 10 out of 10 lasagna. It is the best lasagna I've ever tasted. It really is. But we made a day of it. And the weekend of it. We stayed in a really lovely hotel as well. Me and my partner Matt just came up for the evening, and then he drove back. We stayed in this lovely hotel, and it had a spa, indoor pool, sauna, which was fabulous. And then we got a late checkout. Actually, it was 25 quid extra for a late checkout. But the great thing about a late checkout is no one's using the pool. We had the whole pool to ourselves. We had the whole sauna, everything. There was nobody there. We went down at 11 o'clock because we didn't have to check out till 1 o'clock, and we had the whole thing to ourselves, which was great. It really was. And we thought, what should we do next? So we decided we're going to go to the Stratford upon Avon market. They have a Christmas market there. And if you want to know what it feels like to be a sardine, go to Stratford upon Avon's Christmas market this time of year, because that's how it feels to be a sardine. And actually, I've got a photo to share with you. Of me, James, Matt, and the doggy. So let me find it for you. Just up here. Where is it? I think that's it. So here it is. There we go. So there's some handsome chap on the left. There's Matt in the middle. There's a lovely doggy called Ripley next to my other son James, and there we are. We're all having a good time. It was a really good night, actually. There's nothing more pleasurable than spending time with the people that you love, and that's your family. And I don't get my sons together very often. And that's the one thing about Christmas. Yes, there is all this commercialization about it and everything, but to spend time with your sons, it was great. It was just absolutely fabulous. There was some live music going on in the pub as well. There was Sky playing quietly in the background, and we watched a boxing match on Sky TV, which was quite good as well. Enjoyed that. But yeah, a great weekend was had by all. It really was. A little bit tiring, but hey. James at Stratford for me is about 2 hours away, something like that. Just about an hour and 45 minutes away. But you make the effort, and you benefit from the effort that you make, don't you? Jim says, I remember Ripley, the cunt who likes to leave surprises at the front door, Matt. That's right, Jim. Oh, you do remember Ripley. Actually, the last time I had her, Jim, she was really good, and but when I went to see her at James's, she got so excited that she did a shit in their hallway, which did amuse me somewhat. What else is being said? Not a lot, really. Mascara Says it's much less crowded if you go to Stratford upon Avon Christmas market in July or early August. Yeah, you're probably right, actually, mate. That's probably a really good idea to go that time. But have you done all your Christmas wrapping? And I don't mean, like I said, a hip hop, de hibby, hip hop. None of that stuff. Have you done all your Christmas shopping, or are you typical? I mean, the girls are always, aren't they? They're always so organised, but men. But I've been quite organised this year, actually. I have to say, I've been quite organised. But I've done everything. I think I've got one more present, I think, to wrap, and that's about it, really. So yeah, I'm quite surprised. I did a really lovely thing for my mum as well. I mean, my mum's had a really tough year, and I don't normally do it, but I did do one of these personalised Christmas cards, and I wrote some lovely words in it because, like, your mum's always, when your mum's like nearly 90, she's like, I don't want anything for Christmas, don't worry about me. And so I thought, all right. So I decided to do one of these personalised Christmas cards with a mugshot of me and my mum that was taken in the summer, and I wrote some lovely words on it, and she really loved it. She really loved it, and she said she loved it so much she's going to keep it up all year. I said, well, Mum, it looks a bit Christmassy because it's a Christmas card, with everything. But I did buy a magnet to go, one of these fridge magnet photos to go with it as well. They're great as well as a present. If you've never done fridge magnet photos, they're a great little present for people. They really are. So if you're still trying, you're probably too late to order them now. They'll probably arrive after Christmas. But if you're seeing someone after Christmas, it could be worth a shout, that one. What else? So got that for my mum. I'm also I saw Jack last week as well. That was another thing that happened. You remember Jack, the beekeeper? Well, he came over last week. It was a bit of a late visit. He didn't arrive till about, I think it was 9:30 or something like that, or 9 o'clock. Something. Oh no, 8:45. He brought over some lovely beeswax, and I said I was expecting 4 pots of honey, but no. Let me show you what Jack, and I'm going to show you the beeswax he's given me as well. Stay there. I'm still here. Just talk amongst yourselves. That's it. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm still here. Keep going. I'm back. Here we are. This is live TV, folks. Oh, no, it's not. It's live PooTube and live Rumble. And you are watching not a Dr. Robert, who's not a doctor, ho, 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 tonight. Yes. And that reminds me, I was Father Christmas once. When I used to run an action group, and I was the chairman of the Downside Action Group in somewhere where else I used to live. And I organised a Christmas festival. And they said, we need a Father Christmas. And everyone was like looking at me. And I said, I'm not fat enough for that. So I had to stuff, a pillow under my jumper. And it was quite nice, actually, being Father Christmas. I mean, I was gutted when I found out he wasn't real. And kids, if you're watching this, he is real, really. Don't believe me, all right? So look at this. Look at this, what Jack brought over. He brought it over, but I paid for it. So this is what's going to be going in my salve from now on. This is Jack's beeswax, and it absolutely smells delicious. Oh, it's just amazing. So instead of him bringing me over 4 pots of honey, he brought me over. Look at this. Look, there it is. Look. And it's absolutely delicious. It's really lovely honey. It really is. If you want some honey, it's too bad. If you want some honey, just let me know. We'll get Jack on again, actually. We'll get Jack on again. He was a great guy. He was a great guest. And everyone loves knowing about bees. And he knows a lot about everything else, actually. He's really good. He's into his viruses and things, And, some people believe that. Some people don't. He works a lot with animals and things. So he knows a lot. He knows a lot of shit. And I like Jack. He's he's an odd character, but I quite like that. Aren't we all odd? Some people, yeah, I know I'm a bit odd as well. Where are we? It's already nearly 8:30, and I've been waffling on, and we've hardly started the bloody show. Where's my notes here? Did that? I've done that. Oh yeah, let's start with a Christmas quote. Ready? I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. Who said that then? There you go. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all year. It's a very famous author who wrote a very famous book, Christmas book. I can't give you any more clues. Who do you think wrote that? Who said that? Yeah. Think about, famous people and Christmas. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Scrooge. but you're almost there. You're almost there, Nubian. I'm probably going to give it to you. Actually, yeah, yes, Manda's got it. It was Charles Dickens, actually. Yeah, Muhammad. Malevolence, you are in the draw. Manda, you're in the draw. Mascara, you're in the draw. Jimmy, you're not in the draw, but because you're in Ireland, mate, and it cost me an arm and a leg to send. I did say it's just for people in the UK to be in the draw, but I still love you, Jim. But yeah, it was Dickens, Mascara. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Dickens. So Manda says he was a complete arse, to be honest. Maybe he was. I don't know. I did like A Christmas Carol. I quite like that. But back to my notes. So now we all remember when it was. I mean, I know most people in this chat, right, can remember going to school without a phone, right? But that is something that is not normal these days, right? So like, I mean, if I was to have kids again now, I would not. Everything I know, I would not let my children have a phone till they were probably at least 16. Now, that may be the hardest thing in the world, to do. I don't know, but let me show you something and see what you think of this. So let me go to my little videos that I want to show you. Where is it? There we go. So here we are. Watch this and let me know what you think about this.
Guys, it's my baby.
That's sad,
It's like a baby.
No, that is sad.
We're following the Stanway School in Essex as they take part in our total phone ban experiment.
I think that you'll probably find that some, when their lives revolve around it, they're going to find it near to impossible.
How you feeling, Liana?
A little bit sad.
A little bit sad.
It's my life.
I'm actually really excited.
Are you? Great.
I sort of feel like it's going to be like a weight off my shoulders almost.
It's like taking everything that you find fun and that you do away from you for 21 days. It's annoying.
I'm already bored out of my mind. The last resort is me having to read a book.
When we're not playing with him, he's just like...
And it's just repetitive.
Oh, it's constant.
The noise is just dum, 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 dum.
The students haven't found parting with their devices easy.
My phone! Oh, come back to me. It would be so weird not having a phone until you're like 18. My dad got his first phone at 18. And that's kind of crazy.
Whilst the smartphone-free existence has its challenges, many of the kids are now starting to feel the benefits.
I'm a lot more active than usual. We've been playing board games, going out for a bit and just having fun.
I've quite enjoyed not having a phone, and I've really enjoyed being more sociable.
When I'm coming home and sort of spending more family time, when I look at a phone it just seems a bit weird really. My sleep's better. I think I'm more sociable, concentrate better and sleep better. In lessons I don't know why, but I'm more focused.
I have felt less anxious without my phone. I haven't had any anxiety or panic attacks. I think it's gone really well not having a phone.
I definitely think I'm going to delete TikTok.
Really?
Yeah. I usually get quite worried before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And I'm still suffering with that. But it's I suppose it's kind of helped.
One thing that I noticed early into the experiment was that as the students were coming in, the students who didn't have their phones seemed readier to learn.
The eye contact. Yeah. When you stop in the corridor, when you're speaking to them, when you're checking up on them, their eye contact skills in just a couple of weeks seem better than they used to be.
Yeah. So I thought I saw that, and yeah, I wasn't. I thought, oh, do I want to include that? I just wanted to have a chat about it, really, because like the comments in that show about how it transformed the kids was absolutely incredible, and we know these things are just dreadful, aren't they? They really are dreadful. They just we're all slightly attached to it, and whilst we're talking about attachments, I'm attached to this man.
Hello.
Good evening.
I think I might have got that wrong in
not
the.
A producer.
And I put.
You should be not a producer, Mr. Smith, or you could be not a producer, Pete. I'm definitely not a producer, Pete.
Let's be honest, we're all crap at this production stuff. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Are you on tonight?
No.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Have you got any more shows planned?
I think we're doing the hamsters on Saturday.
Oh, yes. So you are. Yes. Yeah.
I think.
If you want to put a link in for that, put a link in for that. You're very welcome. If anyone doesn't know and you're watching this from Rumble and you've just stumbled across this show and you're thinking, who is this silly man with a Christmas hat on and a Father Christmas in the background there and a crappy little Christmas tree? It's not a Dr. Robert. You're watching Healthfreedom UK. But this man here is Mr. Smith, and he plays some drums, and he's rather good at it. Actually, do you know what, Mr. Smith? I've actually lined up a song, but what I did to contact you. I love your background, by the way. I love your background. It's fantastic. It really is. Let's make it a bit bigger. Actually, hang on. Let's just go solo. Look at that. Look at that.
Hello.
If you don't believe in space, just look at this. Infinity and beyond.
I put my Superman outfit on, and honestly, Rob, I have a great time here on my own.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining. Are you joining us Friday, by the way? I didn't know.
Yes. If Paula's out there, Paula, I will email you. It's a yes, though. It's a yes.
Yeah. What do you think about phones with kids? Do you think they should be banned, Smithy?
I'm not. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't like telling people to ban things or stop things or do things, but I think it's not a good idea. So I think it's just about knowing common sense, what's good for your kids.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely. It. Yeah, absolutely. It's about, I mean, it's about, just trying to teach your kids the best way. And, when I was growing up with my kids, there was no, I had my first child in 91 and phones were, they were just starting to get going, the small mobile phones, weren't they? They were just really starting to take off because contracts were still really expensive back then. It's funny because I must share this with everyone, right? When I split up with my wife from the kids, I remember I went on a date with this girl. And so this was about 95, 96. Okay. Yeah. And I went on a date with this girl and she had a mobile phone. Now I had a phone, right? And then all of a sudden I saw her do a text, and she sent this text to a friend of hers, and I went, well, why don't you just phone them? I said, because at the time it was 10p to send a text then, right? I don't know if you remember that. It was like 10 pence to send a text, and it was something like 33p a minute or something like that back in the mid 90s. And I said, surely if you just quickly rang them and you quickly said, hi, I'm blah, 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 and blah, 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 and you did your message in under 10 seconds sort of thing, it would cost you the same amount and you could quickly have a chat about it. Or rather than you send a text to them and then them send a text back and then you send a text to them and then eventually that adds up to 30p.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, but I prefer it like this. And that for me was the start of seeing this whole, internet age and messaging, and also this, like, I've got my head in my phone starting. That was the beginning of it for me. And I looking back on it, I just didn't realize, but now I can look back on it. But you saw what it did to those kids. I mean, they started becoming just basically not living within their phones, but living within the world that they should be living within.
I think that's happened before, though, with TV and then gaming as well.
Yeah.
And our parents were the same, too much TV is bad for you. And it is. It just is. Because it lowers your delta waves and it puts you into a state that's approaching REM, puts you into a kind of hypnagogenetic state, which is dangerous. And it means information can be put there that you're not processing. And it just alters our waking state. So it's kind of always been the same with screens. I think this is the iteration of it, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I had something similar to you, and it was in 2007. Yeah. And I walked into a local pub, quite busy, and a friend of mine was at the bar. And I walked up, said hello to them. They were getting a drink. I was sorting mine out, and behind us was a friend of this friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh yeah, how are you doing?" A friend at the bar got a hold of the drinks, turned round and said, "Oh, hiya, I'll talk to you on Facebook," and walked off.
Yeah.
And at that moment, that was the end of social media, messaging apps, anything like that for me. That was the nail in the coffin. I will never, ever do that. This stuff is evil.
Yeah.
Because they were in a pub together.
Yeah.
It was the way that this person was dismissive.
Yeah.
And just said this kind of, yeah, I'll reduce you to a message. Oh, fuck off. I'm not having that.
That's a really good point, actually, saying I'll reduce you to a message.
Well, that's what it's become. And then on the flip side of it as well, we all suddenly claim loneliness trapped in our little box. Well, you know, if you've picked your own cell, why are you complaining?
I remember knowing a couple that used to text themselves in the same house.
I've known couples do some weird stuff in the house together, but never that.
Yeah, honestly, they would text each other. If one was upstairs and one was downstairs, they would text each other. And I think that's it. You've lost it then. You know,
yeah.
If you can't even fucking be bothered to go and walk upstairs and talk to your partner, and you have to text them instead. I mean, don't get me wrong. I lose my fucking phone all the time, and sometimes I say to my partner, "Can you ring my phone, please? Because I don't know where I put it." You know, but I could never do that. Like just texting and
no.
Do you want to put the kettle on, love?
No, oh no. That's grounds for divorce.
I've just seen in the chat there is the one that and only here he is. Pete's in the chat. Yes, he's back.
Hello,
He's
Pete.
in his hospital bed there, having a wank, ogling over all those male nurses. Yes, Pete will be back. So that's good. Pete, I'm glad to see that you're all right and you're still alive. You're not dead, which is great. You know, it really is great to have you there. So what are you going to be doing tonight, Mr. Smith? What are you going to be bringing us?
Absolutely no fucking Christmas songs whatsoever. You can all go and jump with your happiness.
I'll tell you what, you sit there, right? I've got this really good song to play, right? That was one of my favourites of the whole year. And you might recognise it, actually.
Oh.
Enjoy this, everyone.
sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. I can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Ever since I was a little bitty baby, oh, everybody said I moved too slow. They call me stuck in the mud, say I ain't got no place to go. I said, baby, 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 you could ask me for to die. And for any friend I have, I would share my wine. Oh, but I ain't got no reason or rhyme to give up 1 second of my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Kept to my own pace, I never did worry. All I love when I see 'em all rushing and hurrying. Well, I always abide by the speed limit sign, and I always take my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Well, some wake up by the alarm clock, and some wake up by the cock-a-doodle-doo. I wake up by the morning sun. I wake up every morning next to you. Every sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. Can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet
That was pretty good.
Wow.
I love that song, Mr. Smith. I absolutely love that song.
It's a great tune, isn't it?
Wrong link, Rob, I've been told. Oh, fuck. Am I being a boomer?
Probably.
Let me have a look. Hang on, let me have a look. I thought I just posted. Let me have a look. Oh, wrong link. Yes. Wrong song. Yes. That's a different one. Yes. That's coming up.
Next time I'm in your YouTube, Jack, give me a wrench and I'll do some actual modding for you.
Let me find the link for your song there, because honestly, if someone wants to watch it, actually, I don't. Can you find it, Mr. Smith? Is it in your one or Valerie's?
It's in Valerie's.
It's in Valerie's, is it? Shall I try and find it whilst we chat, or?
Yeah, go on. If you just go into Valerie's videos and hit search "Sweet, Sweet Time," it'll give it you.
Valerie
There'll be 2 versions.
Barr.
Versions.
Valerie Barr. Valerie Bart, sweet. There we are. Let's see if we can find it. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Sweet Valerie Bart and Mr. Smith. There it is. I found it. So, all right, good. Right. Okay. So let me copy that. Let me put this in the show now. I'm going to post the link now. So if you want to watch that video again, please do so. I'm just posting it now. So apologies for the wrong link there. And thanks, Jim, for telling me. At least someone's fucking watching it. Or Jim liked that song, you see, so I think he was going to watch it again or maybe share it. And it needs sharing. It was a bloody good song. When did you write that? Did you write it with Valerie or what? Or is it Valerie's song?
No, that was one of. I do this thing called Stealth Collabs. So Valerie played that on a live stream, one of her Friday song clubs. So she just played a bit clunky. She just played it on one of her streams. Yeah. I heard it and I took it, didn't touch it, and just added all the rest and then produced the song.
And when was that? How long ago was that?
2 years, maybe.
Oh, right. So it's quite an old track then.
Yeah, it's definitely 18 months.
I've just discovered it, but I love that that's great about music, isn't it? It doesn't matter when you discover music.
No, it doesn't matter. Really it's new to you, isn't it? So,
yeah, there we go. Look at this compliment. Look. Now, Jim doesn't normally like music that much, he said. I really want the link to that tune. It is special.
Well, Jimmy, at the end of that tune, right, you'll have a laugh when you see this. So you can see the end, and it comes, I'm going away. And you've got me with the sticks, right? And I'm sat there and I'm looking at the computer over there and I'm waiting and I'm trying to time it, and you can see me panicking like fuck at the end of the track, trying to time the ending right, watching the screen. I love it because it wasn't done to click originally, so I was just following this loose timing that Valerie put on at the end.
Yeah.
So you can see me properly panicking, and I kind of twitch, and then hit the snare drum.
So tell me, whilst I've got you here, are you a bar humbug about Christmas?
No, not a bar humbug. It's I go in phases. Some years I like it, some years I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest, and I think Christmas is a time for kids. If there's loads of kids about, it's brilliant because they get so excited and they believe in Father Christmas. There's all that aspect to it. But to be honest as well, I was brought up Christian, and it just seems like God's been taken out of the equation to me, and that irritates me.
Yeah. Oh.
It's become, mooning Santas, hasn't it? Is he going to drop his pants and fart now or something?
No, he doesn't. He does move around. He's been moving around, but I wanted to show him up close. Let me just go solo here for a second. I'll go a solo layout. There he is. Look, he is years old, and this is the sort of thing that I don't think you can even get many of these anymore. So I reckon he's going to become a collector's piece. So I'm going to hang on to him and pass him down to my kids, and he'll be worth £1 million one day. But I do like. Some people find him creepy, and I get that. I seriously do get that actually. But you're right. Christmas, it was meant to be a Christian thing. I mean, I don't think that Jesus was born. I'm on December 25th, Mr. Smith. Do you?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
That's like arguing over whether it was 4:30 in the afternoon or 7 in the morning. It's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? You kind of, if you've reduced the conversation about God to what date it was, then you're not really discussing God, are you?
No. There we go. Look, he's moving. Look, can you see him moving? Watch.
Oh, yeah, that's incredibly creepy. Yeah, come down in the middle of the night after a couple of whiskeys to that. No, I'm all right, thanks. It looks possessed.
I like him. So there you go. You can just get in the hang on. Can you get in the phone? There he is. He's there.
Yeah, I can see him.
In the background. He's in the background. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. God, it's almost 8 minutes to 9 already. I've done nearly 50 minutes already. Let me take away this about you and Valerie there, about your song. Let me just hide that. There we go. So you like Christmas, but it has become a bit too commercialised. I think I would agree with you there, mate.
That's all it is. It's just, it used to have a different essence to it, and I think I missed that. There was a simplicity to it and a naivety to it, and I like that, you know.
Yeah.
And especially now when you get the first Christmas chocolate in the shops in September, it's just...
Yeah.
You know,
Apparently they've already, in some shops, got Easter eggs.
get out.
Apparently so. They've already got Easter eggs.
Come
Now,
on.
We haven't even had fucking Valentine's Day yet. I thought they'd have all the Valentine's gifts out ready for it. So yeah. Pete says it's a scary doll and it's a bit gay. I think you're probably right, Pete. I think it is a bit gay, but you are a bit of a yeah. So let's not forget it, mate. Yeah. Pete will be back tomorrow. Yes, Pete will be back tomorrow, everyone. Don't forget. Santa Chucky. Yes.
Yeah.
It is a bit Santa Chucky, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Jim says the important thing about Christmas is the pagan aspect of the merging of Judaism and paganism introduced by Constantine. I was raised Christian, but unfortunately researched this topic a lot. Jim, thanks for your knowledge, Jim. That's good. That's good.
Nice.
I don't mind Christmas. Do you know what I love about Christmas, Mr. Smith? It's the fact that it does force people to get together. Now, some people say, "Oh, that's a fucking nightmare" and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for the majority of people, it's a good thing.
It is.
You know.
It is.
And it's not even just about the presents and stuff. It's just about the fact that it does make us get together. Will you be getting together with anyone this year, Mr. Smith?
If I don't, it'll be a little weird. Yeah, I will.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got a few special people that I'll be spending time with, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Would you like a Christmas fact, Mr. Smith?
I would love a Christmas fact, please.
This
Not
Christmas
Dr. Rob.
gift held a life-saving secret. During World War II, the United States Playing Card Company joined forces with American and British intelligence agencies to create a very special deck of cards. They distributed them as Christmas gifts to soldiers, but they also helped Allied prisoners of war escape from German prisoner of war camps. When wet, individual cards peeled apart to reveal maps of escape routes. There we go.
Ooh.
See, this show isn't about health, it's about Christmas facts as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry as well. I need to just say, Rob, obviously I'll be with my wife, Kitty, on Christmas as well. That's the main thing I'll be doing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, there we are. Yeah. Even with me as I'm your wife, Mr. Smith.
So it's all right, love. I've not forgot you. Don't worry. It's all right, love. I've got you.
Now, don't forget, coming up, right, it's your chance. And Smithy, you're in this draw.
Am I?
You're in this draw. Well, you're one of the people that come on this show and contribute to it. So you've got a chance of winning one of these. I think I'm going to... when am I going to do the draw? When shall I do the... Do you want to play a song first, or should we just do the draw? What should we do?
Oh, you can't build it up and then not do it like that, can you?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, right... I'm going to get all these names here that I've got written on bits of paper here. Look, you can see them.
Nice, yeah. Yep.
They all are. Okay. And we're going to put them in the very famous... when I stop this, we're going to put them in the famous Cat in the Hat. Yeah. Here he is. Here he is. I often famously wear him when I'm feeling even more sillier than normal. So here he is. So I'm now going. We'll go solo. We'll make it so everyone can see. Let's go solo and kick Mr. Smith out for a while. So there we go. Right, I'm going to get the names now, and they're going to go in the hat here. There we are. Pile them all in here. So all you regulars in the UK, your names are in the hat. And even, because we haven't seen him for a while, but I know he'll be back. Even Kendo's in there as well. And I think even Ron's in there as well, because I know Ron watches the replay. MI6 Matt, yes, we know you're out shopping, MI6 Matt, doing your last minute bit of shopping. We know you are. So it's at this point then, I've got to play this. Where is it now? So Mr. Smith did this for me. It's a drum roll. Where is it? Where's my drum roll? Here it is. Ready? Right. Okay. This one. I think you could do a better one than that, Mr. Smith.
What was that?
It's all right. So, on your marks, ready? On your marks, ready? And the first winner of a very special Christmas, well, it's not Christmas, but it's a giveaway to my lovely people that watch, that put up with me every week. That's good. You're the first person to win one of these is. I'm mixing them all up here. I'm mixing them up. Ready? Oh, there we go. That's better. There we go. First, so there's 2 to win, and the first winner is. I'm just going to show it. Ready? I'm not even going to. I've probably got it upside down, and it is. Whoa! Bloody hell, Kendo!
Wow, excellent.
That's really. Isn't that weird? That I just said him. I said.
I know.
And I promise you, they haven't all got Kendo written on. So Kendo, if you're watching, I will get in touch with you and tell you you've won one of these lovely mugs, sir. Yeah. So Kendo's name goes into that one, and drum roll, please, Mr. Smith, for the second. Or should we do the second winner later on in the show? Yeah.
You're the boss.
No, let's do the. We'll do it. We'll keep them. We'll keep them. You know, wanting to see what happens. So there's one more cup to win. Kendo has won the first cup. And,
excellent.
It's already 9 o'clock, which means it's time to go over to the Rumble in the jungle, where we can be a bit more exclusive and stuff like that. So YouTube, let me put the link in for the Rumble chat. I think that's right. Yeah, copy that one over and come back to the stream and go in comments. Right, so let's paste that down there. So come on over to Rumble. We're going to be playing more music and maybe saying words like bum, titty, and fanny that we can't say on YouTube, although we just did. Hey. So come over. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Let me just end the stream now on here. Let me edit this. Edit. Remove. So remove. There we go.